Hi everybody. Today we're going to do a Tabata workout and start marching your feet right now. So basically this is going to be like chewing gum and walking. What I want you to do is just kind of follow what I'm doing now for the warm-up so we don't have to waste time while I try to explain what we're doing. For those of you who don't know, a Tabata workout is a high intensity interval workout. Don't be scared by high intensity. High intensity does not have to mean high impact. It just means that you're putting a lot of effort into that particular move. Everybody's effort level is different, so you're picking what level works for you. Some people are going to go to the highest level possible. They're going to go until they're totally exhausted, can't wait for the rest. Other people may hold back, and that's fine. Tabata was developed by a Japanese scientist, Izumi, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Tabata. And he was doing it for Olympic athletes, specifically for track runners. He came up with this protocol for high intensity training where they exerted energy for 20 seconds. Let's say sprinting for 20 seconds. And they gave it their all, 150%. So they were to the point of exhaustion. And then they had a 10-second recovery period. And the way that this protocol works, you do 8 rounds. So it's 20 seconds on, working, 10 seconds recovery for 8 rounds, which comes out to be 4 minutes. And then you have a nice 1-minute recovery before you would move on to whatever that next move may be. So I'm going to have a lot of leeway in this. You know, they're pushing themselves to the limit. If you're an elite athlete, you're going to push yourself to the limit. You're going to have that ability, that drive, that need. If you're an everyday person, you're going to do the workout. And what's great about the workout, which is not intimidating, which is not scary about the workout, is that you know you have 20 seconds. It's just 20 seconds where you're working, and you've got that light at the end of the tunnel with that 10-second recovery. So it actually, ironically, works out to be a wonderful workout for those people who want to be on oomph level, and for those people that want to be on this level, that just want to move, kind of don't want to work out an hour, 45 minutes, can't even possibly think about doing cardio that long. So this way you have this little resting period in between, this recovery time. So it makes it doable, makes it really doable. 8 rounds is a lot. I'm going to give you different levels. You're going to pick what level works for your body, what challenges you. And then from there, like I said, 8 rounds is a lot. So if you're getting tired, then bring it to a different level. You're getting bored, bring it to a different level. Alternate rounds for the levels, whatever. But listen to your body and just use this workout to get you moving, get your heart rate up, get your muscles going, pumping up the blood. For this particular one, I'm going to alternate between cardio segments and toning. So you're going to get a total body workout here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time, march it out. I'm hoping to get this in before the rain. It's supposed to start raining in 9 minutes. We'll see what happens. It may be a very short workout. Who knows? All right, if you don't have a Tabata timer, I am not making money off of this. As this is my gym boss, I absolutely love it. But there's plenty of apps out there. You could set it on your laptop. You could set it on your smartphone. There's all these apps that you could do, interval timer apps that you could set. So basically what you would do is you would set it up for 20 seconds and then 10. 20 seconds and then 10, and then 8 rounds. And then maybe look at a watch for the 1-minute recovery when all the rounds are done. And that's how it would work, basically. All right, it starts off, those of you who want the higher end of the spectrum, you kind of know who you are and you're probably going to do it anyway. And then go for it. That's fine. Those of you who don't want that, Just please try to remember what we're doing for the other levels. And for the most part, I have double hernias here, so I really have to listen to my body and maybe doing the other levels that are more moderate so as to not aggravate my hernias a little bit more. So if you're using weights, grab a set of dumbbells, grab some water bottles, grab some cans, grab some laundry bottles, whatever. Be mindful that it is a lot of repetitions, so if you're used to doing a set that's on the heavier, you might want to drop down. Maybe grab a few sets of dumbbells. Shoulders and triceps tend to be a little bit weaker than biceps and legs and back and chest. And first round we're going to do is cardio. I think that we've gotten the heart rate up a little bit, and I think things are good. All right, let's go. First round. Here we go. This is level 1. You're pulling in, you're reaching up to the sky, your belly button is to the spine, your arms are up to the ceiling, and you're working it. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe. Exhale. And you can go as slowly as, oh, there we go, 20 seconds. Look how fast it was. You can go as slowly or as quickly as your body allows. We're on in 2 more seconds. So let's go. Here's the next level. You kind of add that jump to it. Or you could pull it down. So again, you're picking that level that works for you. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Add the hop. Don't add the hop. Really use the core. Rest. Here we go. That was awesome. All right, we're on in 5 seconds. Counting it down. Draw the breath in. Get ready. Pick your level. Let's go. Beautiful. Draw the belly button in. Reach up for the sky. So whatever level you're doing, you're reaching as high as you can. You're drawing the belly button in. You're drawing the knees up to the chest. Really get a full range of motion here so you get the most out of the move. Pull, pull, and rest. All right, here we go. Deep breath in. We're on in 4 seconds. Get ready to go. And here we are. Pull, 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 pull. Make sure to breathe. Make sure to use those muscles. Really reach. Really pull. Engage those muscles. Get a nice range of motion. And work it. Nicely done, everybody. Rest. Oh. That's 20 seconds. I don't know. Sometimes it goes slow, sometimes it goes fast. You're on at 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Breathe. Breathe. Nice. Nice. Keep it going. I wish I had music. I can't pay the royalty fees, but by all means, put your own playlist on while you're doing this. It'll make things feel a lot better. Oh, rest. Nice. All right, we're on in 4. You got 3 more rounds, believe it or not. And let's go. Before I had my timer, and when I taught this class, one woman, Robin, if you're out there, she used to say I wasn't counting properly, that the segments got longer and the recovery got shorter. And she said I was counting with an abacus. Rest. So I had to get the timer. So I had proof that I was counting correctly. All right, we're on to 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring it. It's your level. It's your workout. Be mindful of your form. Get the most out of the movement. It's really only 20 seconds. So get that reach. Get the pull. Work the core. And let's go. We're almost there. Ah, we're there. I'm sorry. I wish I could look at it and count it down to you. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull, pull. So this is our last round. See, 8 goes by pretty quickly, especially when I'm rambling on. All right, pull. And I'm looking at it now. You're almost there. 4 seconds. Nice. So this is your long recovery. We got a minute. Looking at my clock. So this next one we're going to do and I'll put this down here so we can see it, is we're going to do legs. And I'll just do a bunch of variables for the legs, and you could decide, and we could alternate. Would like to do it straight out. If you have knee issues, get your legs a little bit wider and toes face slightly out and butt is back. But we'll just do straight on squats to start things off and warm up the legs, okay? And, oops, let's go. All right, chest is nice and lifted, weight is back in the heels, belly button is to the spine, legs are hip distance apart, roll the shoulders back and down, and press through the heels on the way up. Try to find that invisible chair behind you. Don't let the knees pass the toes. And really, rest. So that's the first way you could do it. You could hold the dumbbells up here if that's bothering you, holding them down there, and let's go. Press up. Sit the butt way back, reaching for that invisible chair. Chest is nice and lifted. Belly button is to the spine, and you're breathing, and you're pushing away through the heels, and the knees don't go past the toes. And you could go as quickly as you want. And we got one more second, and rest. Now you could stay there, or we could kind of go slow. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Again, the chest is nice and lifted, belly button is to the spine. Remember to press through the heels and really lead. Start the move by sitting the butt back and recover. Don't start the move by bending the knees forward. You start the move by sitting the butt backwards. All right, next one, hang it down. 1 inch. You're just hanging out 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Now listen, if this is bothering your back, don't do this. Do straight out squats. If it is bothering your back, it could be because you're arching your back. So draw the belly button and make that adjustment. Do not arch the back. Make sure all the weight is in the heels. Oh, done. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, we got 4 more seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift. So I have a lot of leeway with this. I mean, technically you're supposed to be doing the same move exactly for 8 rounds, but you may be getting bored. And this is basically, in general, the same move. Rest. So I'm trying to keep things going so you're not bored. We're going to add a toe raise. Get the calves involved. So bring it down, lift up on the toes. If this is not available for you to do, don't do it. You're just kind of adding a little calf raise and getting them activated, working them, and the gastrocnemius a little bit. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I know what I'm trying to say. All right, butt is still back. Oh, done. Look at that. All right, 2 more rounds, and let's go. Nice and slow. We'll see what happens. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 3 more seconds. 2 more seconds, and we're done. All right, last one. Member's choice, participant's choice. Pick whichever one you want to do. You go quick, slow, up, here we go. Press through the heel, chest is nice and lifted, belly button to the spine. Remember, the butt starts the move. The butt starts the move. I can't stress that enough. The knees don't start the move, the butt starts the move by pushing it back. That's how you go. And recover. All right, so this is your 1 minute recovery. The next round is a cardio round. And it's a little like this, all right? So you're just gonna kind of go like this, and we're gonna add. So bring it over and add. 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 Now you can bring your arms up and add. Bring your arms up and add. Pick what level. I mean, if you don't want the skip, you kind of step, pull, step, pull. All right? Pick your level, and let's go. Here we go. Nice. Bring it, bring it, bring it. And again, you're picking your level. You've got 4 seconds to go, and then you get to rest. And here we go on that rest. And picking your level. You can always bring things up a little bit. You got 3, 2, 1. Really, you push, and you push, and you push. There's always ways, or you try to cover more space. There's ways to bring things up. There's ways to ease things off. And you're listening to your body, and you're doing what pushes you, what moves you. Oh, rest. And I'll go back and show you the modifier, just so you can remember if you forgot. Step and pull, 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 step and pull. And you kind of figure out where you want your arms to go. There we go, we're done. All right, you got 4 more seconds. We're gonna start up, and let's go in 2, and go. Here we go. Pull, pull, nice. So this is working the outer thigh, but also the inner thigh on the push off, and the obliques. When the arms are up overhead, it's 20% more exertion, so it makes it a little harder. Oh, stop. Me and my ramblings make the 20 seconds go a lot quicker. All right, we're on in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And again, you can cover more space. You could kind of bring it up the hop a little bit more to make it a little bit more challenging. Listen to what your body needs. Not what your mind wants, rest. What your body needs. If you have an injury, if you have to modify, if you feel tired today, if your shoulders, you can't go overhead, you kind of honor the body. Breathe. Let's go, nice. Beautiful. You got 4 seconds. And rest. 2 more rounds. And get ready, because we're on in 5, 4, 3, oh, let's go. I count too slow. Bring it. Nicely done, everybody. If you're still with me and you're moving, then it's very nicely done. It's awesome. Keep it going. You got 2 seconds and recover. This is the last one. Yay! All right, we got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Make it good. It's your last 20 seconds with this move. Make it a good one. Push it. You get a nice 1-minute recovery when we're done here. So that is awesome. And let's go. Nice. Beautiful. And here's your long recovery. So the next move I want to do is for your back. It's a large muscle group and your back. And I am going to do it with a lunge as the option, if you'd like to. You could start out with, I wouldn't start out with 2 weights. I forgot we're doing Tabata. So opposite leg is forward. You're going to hinge, and you're going to keep both shoulders parallel to the ground. And you're going to pull, and you're going to drive back with that elbow. If you want the legs involved, 1 weight is here. You're going to go down and pull back. Keep the shoulders parallel. Don't let the shoulder ride up. And let's go. Down and squeeze. You're driving back with the elbow. You're keeping the shoulders parallel. The belly button is to the spine. and the knee is directly over the ankle, and you're pushing through the heel on the way up. And this dumbbell on the other leg adds a little bit more up rest for that. You can stand up on your 10-second rest. You can stay down. We're staying on the same side. We're overloading that side. We're not going to alternate. And bring it. Breathe. You don't have to do the lunge. You do try to get as flat back as you can, as parallel to the ground as you can to hit those latissimus dorsi. The straighter you stand, the more you get the shoulders. We're going to do them later. Trying to work larger muscles down and recover. All right, you got 4 seconds. Roll the shoulders back and down, parallel to the ground, belly button in, and pull. And nice, nice. Make sure that front knee does not go past the toe, keeping it right above the ankle, drawing back with the elbow, keeping the shoulders and the hips parallel to the ground, and breathe. Breathing, exhale when you lift. That's the exertion, and rest. All right, one more time on this side, and we start in 4. Rolling back, belly button in, hinge forward. Let's go. Pull. Nice. Nice. Really lean forward. A lot of people do it like this, and then you're just kind of working your shoulders. You got to get the back parallel to the ground to fight against gravity for the back and recover. All right, we're switching sides now. Roll the shoulders back and down, knee is over the ankle, hinge forward, with or without the lunge. Except for the small fact that if you did the lunge on the other side, you have to do the lunge on this side. Sorry, but you have to even things out. Keep the shoulders nice and parallel, keep the hips nice and parallel, keep the core engaged. Exhale when you lift. Drive back with the elbow. Up, rest. You notice me, I'm always rolling my shoulders back and down because I have round shoulders. So I try to keep that posture going. And pull. Oops, a little misstep here. That's the other thing I should have told you. When you're like this, your hips, your legs are hip distance, like you're on a train track. Please don't do this like you're on a tightrope. You'll never balance that way. You don't have one foot directly behind the other. Rest. You keep them hip distance or a little bit wider for that stability. You don't put it directly behind you. You won't be able to balance. See, my legs are wide. There we go. And sorry about that. Shouldn't mention that. The first side. So if you were falling on the first side, rewind and go back, and you know why. Be conscious that that front knee is not going past the toe. Be conscious that you're pressing through that heel while you're driving the elbow back. It is a complex move. So if it's too complex, don't add the legs. Just focus on the back. You don't have to add the legs. That's fine. And this is the last round. Believe it or not, we've done 3 on this side already. This is the 4th. Drive the elbow back. Be mindful. Press through the heel. Chest is nice and lifted. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. And you got the 1-minute recovery here. All right. So we're going to do scissor legs. Now, actually changed my mind. We're going to do a V-step. So your level 1 is a V-step. You start, it looks like a V for victory, and you step back. That's the V-step. And then you alternate. So we'll do, so you would alternate the whole side. So right, right, and then switch. That's your first option. And you could do this as fast or as slow as you choose. You might not even want to, you could bring your arms here if that's bothering your shoulders. The next one would be frog jump forward, frog jump back. Be light, don't be heavy. Absorb the jump. All right, let's go. Pick your level. Boom, and back. Be nice and light, absorb it. Absorb it. You don't hear a lot of pounding. Hopefully my laptop is not jumping up and down to prove that part. You're just going nice and light and recover. You can go farther forward, farther back. Depends on your fitness level. My hernias are kicking in, so I'm going to do the other level. Here we go. Pick your level, though. I'm going to probably need to alternate myself because my hernias, maybe you do too. Again, I can't stress this enough. Do what feels good for you. We got 4 more seconds here. And recover, 10-second recovery. When you're jumping forward, you're pushing off the ball of the feet, but you're landing on the heels. We got 3 seconds before we start. Now let's go. Push and bring it. You're absorbing that jump. You're not pounding. You're absorbing it. But again, if this is bothering your knees, bothering your back, bothering your hernia like me, you don't do it. Recover. You go on to the next move. Same thing, we're on in 4. You could do the frog jumps, or you could do the V. All right, so if your shoulder's bothering you, that's where you're at. You want that 20% perceived exertion, that's where you're at. You try to go for wide range of motion. Legs far, legs wide, and that will get you the intensity without the impact. Oh, recover. We're halfway there. We got 4 more rounds. And believe it or not, I was supposed to read 14 minutes ago, so we are lucky. Bring it. Keep the belly button to the spine. Keep the core nice and engaged. Keep the chest lifted. Make sure you're breathing. Working it. We've got 5 seconds here. You can do it. And recover. Awesome. Roll the shoulders back. If your feet want to keep moving, move. It's your body telling you it has to keep going. Let's go. Now look, I'm stepping wide. I'm covering ground when I go forward and back. That's how you add the intensity. Oh, I'm sorry. See, you could go like this, or you could go like this. See the difference? And what happens when you cover ground and you cover space? Recover. I was too busy talking. I wasn't alternating arms and legs. Please alternate. All right, 2 more rounds. We're on in 2. Let's go. Forward and back, and forward and back, and forward and back. Nice. Keep breathing. Keep it nice and controlled. Absorb the landing. You got 2 seconds and 1 second. Nice. All right, last round. Whatever you're doing, use that recovery, and we're on. All right, remember, cover ground. Get that space. Work it. Get longer strides, get wider strides, and that will get the heart rate up without the intensity of the impact. You don't need that impact. Woo! All right, 1 minute recovery. So the next thing that we're gonna do is biceps. Biceps are a little stronger than the shoulders, and we're gonna do them a bunch of ways. Again, you have the option of adding in the legs if you want to. If your heart rate is up and you don't want to add the legs, your feet are gonna wanna move until your heart rate gets down. Listen to your body. Listen. First round, palms up, bicep curl. Wide legs. So, palms up. So this is a nice plie. We're working the inner thigh, we're working the biceps. Stop around 1 inch away from the biceps so that you don't rest. I mean, you have a 10-second rest, so you're not resting now. See if you can try to squeeze the legs in towards the midline to really work the inner thigh. Rest. Snatch your level on. Your legs are out wide, your toes and knees are in the same direction. Your tailbone is tucked under. This time it doesn't go back. Palms in, thumbs up. So it's like you're sliding down a wall. You're not sitting your butt back for this one. You're keeping your chest lifted. You're drawing the legs in towards the midline, and you're sliding down a wall. And you're stopping here. You're not touching your shoulder. You keep that resistance on the bicep the whole time. And you're breathing and rest. All right. back to palms up, and you can stay out. We're going to step side to side. So you could stay with that static plie, or you could step side to side. Again, pick what feels good for you. You don't have to step side to side. You could stay with that static plie up and down and breathe, or you could go slower and rest if I'm going too quickly for you. Same thing, we're back with palms in, thumbs up, move side to side or not. Toes are slightly out, knees follow the toes. We're still trying to work that inner thigh. If the toes and knees face forward, then you're working more of the quadricep. You're not really getting that inner thigh, which is still okay. That's fine. Trying to get the inner thigh though here. Breathe and rest. All right, 4 more. We're going back out. Roll the shoulders back in. Palms face up. Hit them at a different angle. So bring it down and lift up. Bring it down. We're going to go opposite, because when the palms are facing out, you hit the thighs when you go down on that squat. So this time, arms go up and legs go down. So it's opposite. Still tailbone is down. Belly button is to the spine. Oh, beautiful. And rest. Roll the shoulders back and down. This time, palms face front and thumbs up. So, down and up. You're just hitting the biceps at different angles. That's all you're doing. Some are going to be harder than others. If anything is too challenging for you, you could alternate the arms, or you could go back to palms facing up. That seems to be the least challenging, and recover. Next round, it's going to be a sumo. We're going to add this if you choose. If not, you don't have to. Palms up. You don't have to. You can if you'd like to. It is not something you have to do. Again, we started out with one option, and you could stay with that one option for all 8 rounds. I'm just throwing things out there for those people who get really super bored. Rest and do not want to stick with the same thing. And this is a bicep move anyway. So who cares what the legs are doing? Thumbs in, thumbs up, palms in, hammer curls. This is really actually the last one. So we're all good. Breathe. You're exhaling on the lift. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. It's awesome. Nice. And rest. All right, we got the minute rest now. And we're going to the cardio. And how about it? We haven't done jacks. Your heart rate may be up now, so we're gonna do jacks. 8 rounds of jacks. I'm gonna just throw them out there 8 different ways. You know which way you want to do it at the beginning, by all means. But your level 1 is just a quarter out, or a march with jack arms. That's your level 1, or a jog with jack arms. So, ready? Let's go. Level 1, or just good old jack. And watch, land the heels. See the difference when you land the heels and you just don't stay in the balls of the feet the whole time. Keep the belly button to the spine, chest is lifted, breathe, 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 and recover. All right, so that's one type of jack. I'm sorry. The other type of jack is a squat jack. So squat and up, squat and up. Pick what jack works for you. This is also a star jack. There's other versions of a star jack, or maybe it's a plyo jack. Call it whatever you want. A squat jack. You say tomato, I say tomato, and recover. So that's one option. You could really bring that squat jack up, and I'll show you how. That's how you do it. You bring it and you lift. And that could be an option, or not. You're picking which jack works for you. And you can always just stay with one jack. It depends on how hard, how challenging rest you want it to be. I always say, everyone's at different levels. All right, that was a little rough. All right, regular jack, cheerleader arms. Just moving the arms differently, hitting the shoulders, land at the heels, keep the chest lifted, keep the belly button to the spine, make sure to breathe. You got it. 3 seconds, then you get to rest. And, oh my God, I didn't hear the beep. All right, 3. Here's the beep, let's go. All right, big arms, big arms. Remember I said that 20 seconds adds intensity. We're on for 3, 2, and 1. I don't know how I missed the recovery last time. All right, you can go back that way, or you can bring it up a notch where you add air, right? You add air. I hope you're remembering which jacks work for you. You don't have to do all these. I'm just throwing them out there. Seeing what sticks. What sticks on your wall. 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. All right, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. Scissor jacks. So legs, scissor. Forward. I mean in front and in back. That's what these are. Scissor jacks. Belly button to the spine. Core engaged. Chest lifted. And breathe. And recover. Last one. Participant's choice. Pick your jack. And let's go. I haven't done the jog one yet, so I'll throw that out there. Or march. Or maybe you did that on the first one, but I didn't do it, so I'm gonna try it now. And breathe. And we're done in 1. Oh my goodness. All right, we got the minute recovery now. So we did legs and back and biceps. So how about we go for shoulders right now? How about that? All right. I'm gonna do different ways, and you're gonna do the legs as well. So legs are gonna be a little wider. All right, so here's your level 1. Not a big range of motion, just light. Just hinge, bring it up and open, okay? Hinge, bring it up. We're gonna do unilateral and open. Hinge, bring it up and open, and hinge, bring it up and open. If you have fine shoulders, if you don't have shoulder injuries, you bring it up and lift, and then bring it down and lift. And if you want, you can add that squat. We're staying 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. Start with the right arm, and let's go. Pick your level. Down and hinge, or down and up. So again, you're picking what works for you. If you're doing the squat, remember, keep your weight in your heels, keep your chest lifted, and recover. All right, we're going back with that arm. We're staying on this arm. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bring it. Bring it. And listen, if you want to go faster, go faster. If you need to go slower, go slower. You pick the timing that works for you. Everybody's different. That's what makes everybody unique and special and wonderful. Oh, all right. 2 more on this side, then we switch to the other side. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Oops, I did that wrong, sorry. Drive with the elbow and reach up. Drive with the elbow and reach up. Drive with the elbow and the heels. It's a lot to think about. Heels and elbow and chest lifted, and exhale when you lift. Oh my goodness. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. And breathe. All right, recover. One more time with this side. Remember, you're modified. is this way, right? All right, let's go. Nice. So it's a really nice rotator cuff. Squeeze back, get your rear deltoid, squeeze back here, exhale and lift. Squeeze, shoulder blades back, lift. Squeeze, shoulder blades back and lift. And breathe. Your exhale, recover. All right, so we're going with the other side. Remember, down and rotate, or down and lift. And let's go. Squeeze and lift. And you're picking how quickly you go or slowly you go. Just please try to control the movement. Don't swing. Don't be out of control. Don't let that weight control you. Don't let momentum control you. Rest. Use your body to control it. And that'll activate the core. We're on in 2. Breathe. Nice. Oh, the sun is coming out a little bit, so maybe the rain's not coming yet. I got to start my workouts and videotape them more often outside. Maybe it'll keep the rain away. All right, we're almost there, and rest. Look how, 2 more on this side. Roll the shoulders back and down, belly button, spine. We're on in 4. Pick your level, and let's go. Breathe. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Lead with the elbow lifting up. Draw the belly button in. Press through the heels. Keep the chest nice and lifted. This is great. You guys are awesome. Oh, rest. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Guess what? It's the last one. That went by quickly. Maybe not. I don't know. Go. Right? The passage of time is all relative, so I shouldn't say it went by quickly. If you are struggling, then even more amazing. You know how you make your muscles grow? You go to the point of exertion. This goes out to my friend Claire. If she's watching, she always wanted to know how many reps. Rest. And it's not about how many. It's when you get to the point where you can't do that last rep, the point of exertion, that's how many. That's how you know. That's when you're making those little micro tears in the muscle, and that's why you need to rest a day so they recover. And guess what happens when they recover? They get bigger, and that's how you get bigger muscles. All right, so we've got the next cardio segment here, and oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. So you can do heel digs, or you can do scissor legs, okay? And let's go. Pick your level, what you want to do. Belly buttons to the spine. Now, I'm going to throw out another level here for those of you who want to do it. In just only a few months ago, I was able to do this. Really can't do it with my hernia, but I'm going to throw it out there to recover for those who want to. You could do plyo lunges. I'm not doing them. Oh, let's go. You could alternate the arms. You could pull them. Again, you could do the heel digs. Whatever way you want to do this is perfect for you. You can also alternate lunges back and forth, and I'll show you that in a second, and recover. You could, if this feels good, you could do that as cardio. You're lifting the body way up and down. In fact, we'll try it one round. Chest is lifted. You could go back and forth. Press through the heel. Because you're lifting your body weight up and down, it is very cardio. You may not be able to go this quickly, so maybe it won't be as cardio for you as the other moves. Recover. So again, you're playing around with your body. You're trying to feel which one works for you and which one you enjoy best. Let's go. And by the way, when I say enjoy best, I mean what gets your heart rate up, what improves your aerobic capacity, while it's safely done and without injury. I don't mean rest. What you like best that barely has you moving and is the easiest option, and that's what you're choosing. All right, there's a big difference between, safely doing something that pushes you with ease but effort, and doing something super easy that doesn't really exert a lot of effort and doesn't get your heart rate up. Big difference. Be mindful, rest of what you're doing, okay? I'm gonna go back to those reverse lunges just because I feel like it. Why not? And we're on. Like I said, it's 8 rounds. I'm being very, very loose in my definition of Tabata because, as I said before, you're supposed to do the same thing for 8 rounds, but we are not Olympic track racers. We are stay-at-home recover people that are looking for a workout in a closed space that we could do at home with not a lot of equipment. All right, let's go. We're on. Breathe. And whatever you're doing is amazing. Be happy that you can move and that you could get your lungs filled with air and that you get your muscles moving and the blood pumping and the heart going, and recover. All right, last round, last one, make it good. You know you only have 20 seconds, and let's go. Breathe, 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 breathe. You guys are amazing. Did I say that already? But you are. And we're halfway done with that 20 seconds. We're almost there. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice. This is a long recovery. Grab a drink anytime. I probably should have said that earlier. All right, so triceps. We're doing triceps now. And I'm going to do them unilaterally at first. And then maybe we'll burn them at the end. So we're going to alternate unilaterally. And we are going to lean forward. And if you have something to lean on, might make it better. You're going to lift the tricep up. The elbow up. You're going to squeeze and then bring it back here. You're not going to bring it here. That really rests. You're going to keep it extended and you're going to bring it back. And we are going to alternate. If you don't have something there, you start like this. Working the core. Try not to let that shoulder ride up. Try not to collapse into this arm. Keep that arm up by the hip. All right. Let's go. Kick it back. Squeeze. 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 And we're going to switch sides. Triceps are one of the weaker parts, so that's probably difficult to do. Look, my shoulders are parallel. I'm keeping this up here and I'm squeezing. And I'm not opening up my shoulders and I'm not bringing the dumbbell back past my hip. I'm keeping my elbows high and I'm squeezing to keep that resistance on the tricep the whole time. Pretty soon it's going to be tank top weather and you're going to get to see those beautiful triceps coming out. One more. Beautiful. We're going to switch sides. I'm going to face this way this time so you can see what I mean. I don't want you to roll up that shoulder. Squeeze. Really keep that shoulder parallel. Keep the elbow up. Extend through the crown of the head. Draw the belly button in, but don't collapse on that other arm. And breathe. And breathe. You got 3 more seconds. 2. Oh, I guess I counted wrong. All right, other side. Make sure your other dumbbell's close by, okay? Make sure it's close by because we're going to go and we're going to overload. All right, squeeze. So this way, we worked one at a time, unilaterally. Very challenging on the core because you have to balance that out. You're not using both arms at the same time. You really get to focus this way, hopefully. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't let the shoulder ride up. Now grab the other dumbbell quickly. All right, now we're doing both. You could stay here, or if you don't have shoulder issues, arms up overhead and squeeze. And you could always do one dumbbell if two aren't in your practice. The reason I have one leg in front of me and one leg behind is to support that back. Some people like to stay like this. I find that my back is supported when I have one leg in front and one leg behind. And breathe. Beautiful. Just going to show you if you're doing it this way, and we'll try it that way. All right? We'll do one this way. Why not? Same leg stays in front. Squeeze. 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 Look where my dumbbells are ending. They're ending at my hip. They're not going past to my waist or to my shoulders. My elbows are staying high above my butt. Recover. All right. Back to overhead if you don't have shoulder issues. Switch legs. Draw the shoulders back and down. Shoulders over and squeeze. 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 Exhale. Nice. Breathe. This does get the shoulders, by the way, so, you know, it's very difficult to isolate a muscle. You're usually working and rest with other muscles at the same time. And listen, why are you going to want to isolate them? In real life, you're never isolating a muscle. We're on in 2 seconds. And squeeze. Squeeze. If your triceps are totally fried by now, just alternate the arms. Switch off so you give a little bit of rest for the tricep. They might be dying by now. All right, you got 5 seconds. 4, 3. Oh my gosh. Long rest. Long rest here. Beautiful. All right. So we did legs, back, thighs, shoulders, tries. 5. And we started out with 5, cardio. So I'm going to give you one more cardio if you'd like to do before we hit something else, okay? Just one more cardio if you'd like to do it. And here it is. And I think I got this from Fitness Underground. She's awesome. All right. You're going to go out, in, and jack. Out, in, and jack. Out, in. Now, remember, you can quarter jack. You can march. If the lunge is not in your practice, you squat and in. You could just squat. All right. How about that? That could also be one level. All right. All right. Let's go. First level, squat, squat, and jack. Squat, squat, and jack. Or squat, squat, and here. Squat, squat, and here. Squat, squat, and here. Squat, squat, and here. All right, so that was the first one. Listen, we got 7 rounds, so don't worry if you start out that way. Here's the other one. Lunge, jack, lunge. Let's go. Lunge, jack, 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 lunge, and jack. All right, I think we started on that leg and ended on that leg. I know, I'm crazy. So we're gonna start on this leg. I gotta even it out. I just got to. All right, lunge, let's go. Lunge, jack, 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 lunge, jack. All right, watch, next level. Speed skater and jack. Speed skater and jack. Pick what level you want to do. Let's go. Speed skater and jack. 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 Speed skater and jack, speed skater, and jack. All right, so I'm gonna stay with the speed skater and jack, but I'm gonna start this way because, you know, OCD. Let's go. Speed skater and jack, 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 speed skater and jack. All right, 3 more. Little hernia action here. Pick your level and let's go. I'm gonna go this way. Again, you gotta really listen to your body. Sometimes my body, it gets mad at me because I don't listen to it. And believe me, I pay the price when I don't. Oh, stop. We're gonna start on that side because I want to even it out. All right, let's go. You're picking what level works for you, right? Nice. Love it. Awesome. All right. Last round. Make it yours. Do what you can. We're on in 2. Let's go. And recover. All right, so think about what we did. I'm gonna recap. Cardio, legs, back, thighs, shoulders, tries. Chest is what's left. All right. I'm gonna start out with your option 1, which is a chest press. We're gonna do push-ups. It's a lot of rounds. So anybody that wants to start with a push-up, go for it. Little tutorial. Grab your dumbbell or whatever you have. If you don't have anything, squeeze. Squeeze it in and feel the muscles of the pectorals engage. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Without the dumbbell, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Without the dumbbell, squeeze. You're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. That's what you do before you do chest press. You squeeze. You squeeze, exhale, push away. That's what you do before a push-up. You squeeze and you push away. So, your option 1 is to do a chest press. Want to do a push-up now? Do a push-up, but like I said, we got 8 rounds, so no big deal to do chest press now. Roll the shoulders back and down. Have your elbows in line with your shoulders. Dumbbells in each hand. And then let's go. Squeeze, exhale, push up. Squeeze, exhale, push up. You want to work the core more? Do it with a bridge. Squeeze, exhale, push up. You want to work the core and the glutes? You could do that tuck, that hip thrust, and squeeze. So you kind of pick what level you want and recover. That's level 1. Level 2, I'm going to show you a push-up, engaging the back. Wide arms, elbows out, modified. Down, push away. Your elbows are out, your arms are wide, and your back is flat. You don't hinge, you're not a tabletop. It's a plank, it's a modified plank. Exhale when you push away, your elbows are out, squeeze. Squeeze, exhale. That's another way to do it. The arms are wide to engage the back and the chest. Next level, arms are close underneath the shoulders, elbows are back, tucked under, and press away. You're looking forward and you're pushing away. Your belly button is to the spine, and exhale when you push away. And have your elbows face the back to get the triceps a little bit more. Look forward, but this may bother the shoulders. Don't get me wrong, there's a load on the shoulders. Exhale and push away. Your next level would be with those wide arms, but a full push-up, wide legs. Wider base of stability. So bring it down, press away. Only till your chest meets the shoulders. Exhale, exhale, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down, and recover. Always look forward, don't collapse in the shoulders. Your next level would bring the legs hip distance apart, and then have your arms wide or underneath and push away. So the elbows will face back. So these are just all different ways to do the push-up. And now if you're not doing push-ups, you're doing chest presses. That's what you're doing. Keep the abs engaged. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Push away. And recover. Now maybe you're fried right now. Maybe your hernia bothers you. You could go back to modified or go to the chest press. And down and push away. Look, I'm looking forward. Around 10 inches on the ground. I'm keeping my neck in line, my head and neck aligned. I'm not collapsing in my shoulder. My belly button is to the spine. And I'm exhaling when I push away. That's how I'm doing this move. If my triceps are getting too hard and I can't keep my elbows tucked under, then I'm going to do the modified with my arms out wider and my elbows out. You have your elbows out and it recruits more of your back muscles. And then not only do you have your chest muscles working, but you have your back. So that's two large muscle groups helping you here. Squeeze the chest, push away. Squeeze the chest, push away. Squeeze the chest, push away, and rest. One more. Like I said, the chest press is always the option. This is the last push-up or chest move. And let's go. Down and push away. Down, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Keep the belly button back. Keep the core engaged. And breathe. And recover. And that's your long recovery right there. There we have it. All right. I am not going to do Tabata for the abs. Listen, push-ups are abs. It is a traveling plank. So that was all abs. That was 4 minutes of abs. But if you didn't do my yoga video before, I'm going to show you something for your abs right now. It's called a McGill curl. It is great to work the lowest part, the transverse abdominis, and it does so without putting pressure on that spine. If you have a light dumbbell, this is heavy, but if you have a light dumbbell, you're going to use it. So you're going to take your one leg and bend it, and you're going to take the other leg and bring it out at a 45-degree angle. And you're going to suck your belly in. You're going to draw it in as much as you can. Pretend like a souffle fell, pretend that bread fell, whatever it is. Just make it concave. Draw the belly button in and place this dumbbell right here as a reminder that your belly button is in. So the game is, when most people do abs, they go, look at my dumbbell. Their abs, when they curl up, their abs bulge. And I think you could see the dumbbell moving. The game is to not let that happen. So you put your hands behind your head, maybe start out with one hand here so you could feel. Look up at the ceiling, and it's not a big range of motion. You're just lifting the shoulders off the ground, maybe 1/8 of an inch. It doesn't even have to be that much. Belly button down, lift. And that's it. The game is to not let this dumbbell move. Or a tuna can, or a can of clams, or whatever, a yoga block. But that's not weighted, so you may not feel it. But that's it. It's not rounding the neck. It's not chin to chest. It's not pulling. It's just up and down. It doesn't seem like a big range of motion, but if you're doing it properly, we're not letting this dumbbell move, you're going to feel it. And do one more. All right, so then we're just going to switch the other leg. Put the dumbbell here. If it's staying and you kind of get the gist and you want to put both hands here, put both hands here. Lift. Not a big range. You're still looking straight up at the ceiling. All you're doing is slightly moving the shoulders off the ground. That's it. And you're keeping the belly button down so it doesn't bulge. That's all there is to it. And make sure to breathe when you lift up. Play the game for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Pull the legs in. Lift up, hands here, and bring it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, you could do it here, 6, you could do it here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reach, 10, 9, you're reaching over to the opposite ankle, your belly button is staying down just like you did on that McGill, and you're not pulling on the neck. And switch sides. Breathe. Keep the belly button to the floor, getting a little bit of the obliques. We did do the obliques on one of those cardio moves, by the way, though. So there was cardio, there was abs engaged before. And hug it in. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Hug it in. Bend the right leg, extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Or right leg, it doesn't matter. Keep the knees soft. Draw it in towards the chest. Point and flex. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hand, put it at the calf, the inner thigh, the ankle, the toes. Open it up. And then maybe draw it back in towards the shoulder to get deeper into the hamstring, but you're also working that inner thigh. You're getting that stretch for that inner thigh. Place that ankle right below the knee, flex the foot, reach the hands behind the right thigh, lift the right leg up, flex that foot, draw it in towards the chest. Take your left elbow, push it underneath the left knee, and you could use it for leverage by pushing that knee away while you pull in with the hands. Release the hands and then just cross the leg over. So it looks like a Y. Put your hands at the shins, maybe the ankles, and then gently have a nice tug of war pulling your arms out to the side. But push your tailbone towards the ground. So you're getting that nice outer thigh, the IT band. And unravel. Left leg is bent, sole of the foot's on the floor, right leg is extended, but keep that knee soft. Reach behind wherever you could reach, gently pull it towards the chest, point and flex for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand is wherever it can be on the leg, your range of motion, your flexibility. Open it up to the side, get that inner thigh stretch. Bring it back to center, take the ankle, gently place it right below the knee, flex the foot, reach behind, lift that leg up, flex both feet to protect the knees, take this elbow, place it underneath the knee, that way use it for leverage if you have the flexibility to push away while you pull with the hands, and then take your tailbone and push it towards the ground. Release the hands, but just keep the legs crisscrossed. Look at that Y or that V. Place your hands wherever you can on the shins or the ankles, and then pull. But while you're pulling, take your right hip, push it away, and draw your left hip back. And release. Bring the legs in, lift up, Open up a little bit more. Draw the belly button to the spine and the tailbone to the ground. And bring it and roll over onto the stomachs. I'm going to face you so you can see me. It's my favorite stretch. We've done it a couple of times. Still my favorite, okay? Opens up the shoulders and the hips. Take your right hand, put it out like half of a T. Take your other arm, it's still like a T. It's in line with the shoulders, but it's tented fingers. Take your right ear, place it onto the floor. Bend your left leg. Flex the foot and use the leverage of your left arm to roll the hip one on top of the next. Keep your right ear onto the floor and then see if that leg can touch the ground, if you have that flexibility. Stay here or lift the left arm to the ceiling. Stay here or bend at the elbow and put the back of the palm against the lower lumbar. Roll the shoulders back, slide them down the rib cage to open up the shoulders a little more. See if maybe the knee could go towards the ceiling to open up the hip a little more. And then release, come back, roll to center. Left arm's out like half of a T. Right arm is out, tented fingers. Left ear is on the ground. Left leg is, left ear is on the ground, right leg is bent, foot is flexed. Use the leverage, hip on top of hip. And this might be where you're staying. If you could continue, stretch. If you could continue, arm lifted, or maybe behind the back. Take the shoulder, roll it backwards, and then slide it down the rib cage to open up the shoulders a little bit more. See if that right knee could go towards the ceiling a little bit more by pressing the hip forward. You're just always you're creating that space. And then release and come to center and bring it back and deep breath in and exhale one more time and out. You guys were awesome. Thank you for coming. Let me know if you liked it. Enjoy the rest of the day.